I guess I miss the social part of drinking.
Yeah.
But not any other stuff that comes with it.
Nah. All like drinking, feeling bad, throwing up, like those things. Nah. All the dramas, accidents you get into.
Or just feeling wrecked.
Yeah, that's true.
The next morning, just feeling like
you get too excited, especially in Japan. You get too excited. You're like, you talk shit. And within us, it's okay. But next morning or like next week, you talk to some other like Japanese dude or girl. They're all like, ちょっとダックこの前飲んだ時ちょっと言い過ぎたんじゃない?
Wow, well, dude, at least that's a friend.
Yeah,
that's a friend telling you, because like.
Yeah. Or some girls, they won't even, answer the text. That's
well,
it.
I would say,
it.
Oh, yeah. But I would say, well, it depends what you're telling these ladies, dude.
No, it's
you got mad raw with it.
Yeah, that too. But I guess.
But the one thing I did notice about like what's it called? Nominication. That's the word for like
Nominication.
when you communicate while drinking.
Communication.
Nominication. Is that a lot of things are forgiven when you're drunk, right?
Right.
I think we've talked about that before, but like the one moment when people can kind of really let their honne out. Their real, true like feelings and not that like the cover up, like the kind of
tatemae.
The tatemae, the kind of wall you put in front of yourself, for the sake of society and in general to get along with everyone, is when you're drinking. Then it's. I think that's the one situation where it's accepted and it's not like penalized. Yeah. People just kind of, at least I noticed that with like groups of like editors.
Yeah.
Where, people would drink and then they'd get mad loose and just start like just saying stuff and whatever. And then you'd have like the joge kanke would kind of be like broken when they're drinking. You'd have like people like kohais talking shit to the senpai and you're like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yo, and
it becomes a frat party type.
Yeah. And like, well, it's funny. Here's the thing. Like, I remember when I was working at the karaoke, I would see Japanese people getting angry after drinking, getting angry with each other. And at the time I was still learning Japanese, but I was like, these people they're angry about how the other person is speaking to them.
Right.
But they weren't saying anything bad. They weren't like, yo, f*** you or something. No, they were just addressing them in a way that wasn't
right.
They didn't feel was right for them. Like it wasn't polite enough or whatever. And I was like, wow, like this is definitely different, like culturally, like how dare you call me anata? Like I'm your superior. I'm not your equal.
Right.
And plus these people at the karaoke, dude, they're like months apart in age, maybe a year, but in Asian culture, obviously that's a difference. I've seen kids in Japan in grade school getting up for other kids to sit down.
Yeah.
Well, that was mind-blowing to me. They're little kids, they're grade school age, but it's like, the third grader's sitting there, playing his handheld video game. And then, here comes the fourth grader. Oh, shit.
Everybody's
get up
like,
Yeah. But yeah, like during nominication, these types of things will happen.
Yeah.
But also I noticed, like, okay, I feel like the really erai people, which I've witnessed this with editors who are like, top tier editors, editor-in-chiefs, or like the managing editors. And then, like some junior guy will just have too much to drink. He's just all red in the face. And, he's like one of the, like, junior editors, the type of editor that stays at the publisher overnight, just in case the phone goes off. The answer, hi, only issue with this. And then like, that's a point. That's a point for that guy because he was there,
Right.
So those types of dudes that are really like, putting all the work in to like show that they're serious and that they're like, they're in it to win it with this company. Will have a little too much to drink, and they'll start sounding different. They'll start sounding like
Usually that's after like 3 beers.
Yeah, it depends on the tolerance, but yeah. And like, you know, they'll just sound like a little more ballsy than usual. A little more like
the volume's a little higher than usual
the volume's a little bit higher. They're a little bit more confident. They're just, you know, and they'll just start saying some stuff where you're like, wow. And you'll see the other editors kind of like grab them and like, ma. But then like the Erai guy, you know, the editor that's like, you know, the higher up, and they just kind of, you can see they're kind of enjoying it because this is the moment. Yeah, kawaii. Like, oh, that guy's being cute right now. The other thing is this, which I realize, like, that's the moment for you as a superior to really know what's going on with the people underneath you in your production, right?
Yeah. 100%.
So you kind of, I was led to believe by seeing that, you know, and then asking about it, that like you really want those moments. Like those are important parts of working together at a Japanese company. You do go out to drink because you want to hear the grievances. You want to know what's going on. You want to know who's getting along, who likes what. Because then that helps you steer the ship in the right direction. And at the same time, that's forgiven. Like at the publisher, nobody's saying anything.
Maybe if the kohais or like the bottom dudes, maybe the next day or like the next business day, they go to their superiors and they go, ちょっとこの前ちょっと飲みすぎてすいません. They apologize and they're like, お前ちゃんとやれ. And that's it.
Right.
It's never like, oh yeah, okay, now that you brought it up, come follow me to the 屋上.
Yeah, but yeah, actually, I think you're right for sure. Like the what do you call it? You got your superiors and they're not inferiors, but whatever. Like the like the kohais,
the minions.
The juniors.
The juniors.
Definitely, yeah, they'll go in and because also, you know, when every morning they go into the office and they go to everyone's desk and say good morning.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a customary thing to do too. Ohayou gozaimasu. And so I think that's the moment to be like, そういえばこの前飲み会の時はすいません。like, ちょっと言い過ぎました。
Do the pose. すいません。
Yeah, do the ちょっとwhat is it, like 調子乗りすぎた。乗
っちゃいましたね。すいません。No, but music people, same thing. But I guess more crazier.
Yeah.
Because they're music people, they're like somehow they think, you know, like we have to be crazy when we drink.
Are you talking about the artists specifically or about like
artists,
also like the producers and stuff?
Like everybody. So sometimes we'll have a nomikai and it's like all like
right.
It becomes a
pandemonium.
Remember Kachikachiyama?
Yeah.
And every time we went there, the seating tables, they had like daigakse nomikai, right?
Yeah.
And it was loud as f***. People were like, yeah. Like 30 minutes later, you go to the bathroom, you see kids just like vomiting, you know, just lying on the floor in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of like that with music people. But
right. I mean, it's like that with manga artists too.
But same principle. Like all the kohais, they're like, senpai, konomae sa, like this and that. All the grievances come out. And like all the senpais. It's kind of a thing. All the senpais, they have to take it.
Right.
They can't be mad. Right. It's a thing. I think that's an Asian nominication thing too.
Right.
So people was like, and that's the thing. And same. Looking at the kids or my friends, they would always say things like, 本当のことを聞きたいならダックに聞け. Because a lot of people, they won't say it because it's tatemae. They won't say that.
Right. So yeah.
I think even me, like I wasn't trying to be all like straight to people, but like throwing little curveballs, you know, like sugar coated. I did all that stuff too, but still to Japanese people, 本当のこと聞きたいならダックに聞け。ダックストレートだから。ダックはカーブボールがない。I'm like, no, man.
Yeah, no, it's just your curveball is not.
Yeah,
you know,
not curving enough.
Yeah, it's not curving enough, dude. Your curveball to them looks super straight.
So, 飲み会, all my kohais or friends, they didn't have anything against me.
Well, they know what's up.
So we were just like,
Right.
But yeah, man, this one time, like this super quiet ass kohai, I think this was at one of the bonen guys in Japan. To his like ichiban like kitsui senpai. Like this dude, he was always like, omaera kind of dude, senpai.
Right.
And this like super quiet kohai at the bonen guy, he filled up, you know the ice bucket they always give you? He filled it up with whiskey and shochu and beer and made him like...
Oh, what?
Yeah,
damn.
Like, Nani senpai, こっち来てください。これ息してください. He made him drink it all. And this senpai...
Wait.
Yeah.
He made who drink it?
This senpai, this kohai made this senpai drink it all because this is a bonen guy.
He drank the full, like, ice bucket full of hard liquor?
It was like this. What's this?
Still,
man?
dude.
Now, the thing is, funny thing is, this dude, this senpai dude, he's like, oh, like, kitsui, like, super kibishi, all that stuff. But
right.
he can't really drink, man.
Damn. Well,
Like,
dude, did he
his
die?
max was like 2 beers or something like that. But then
What did he
everybody
do?
was, he just, kiai it, drink it all.
And then you guys went to the hospital, dude.
Then 10 minutes later, like, on the floor somewhere. And his kakkoi, expensive clothes.
Oh, man. Well, he was a good sport about it. Right.
Oh,
yeah, well, he was a good sport about it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went for it.
Got to document it.
Right.
Pictures of that.
Oh, man. Did they show him?
Probably, I think I sent it to him. 写メこれ写真昨日の写真 Yeah.
What did he reply, dude? Did he reply or was he quiet?
Like he was like やっちゃった
Oh, okay. Dude,
No,
you know
again,
if he doesn't answer.
Yeah.
Kubi.
That's the thing, you know, guys, you know, they don't take it like most of them, they don't take it personally.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the other thing I noticed in Korea is like Korean girls also drink, like no jokes. Like I remember seeing tables of just girls, and the whole table was green because it was nothing but little chamisu bottles.
Empty bottles too.
Yeah, and they were chill. Like they weren't like all like falling over.
We went to the yakiniku place. Like the first place we went was yakiniku place, and that was like what 5-6 p.m.
Right. People already drinking, dude.
People already drinking. Girls already drinking. 2-3 empty bottles of soju already. Like 2 girls or 3 girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.